Hey guys, inviting everybody right now. So if I look weird, mind your business. Hey. All right, we're gonna go live. Everybody's coming in. Hey!
Oh, hello there. Hello.
Hear me?
Hey! There we go. Technology.
Technology.
Hello. This is my first time doing this.
Wow, welcome, Trent.
Hello,
Listen,
everybody.
this is like my third Instagram live, so
I've gone live on TikTok. Does that count?
That counts, sure.
okay. Yeah.
Are you recording this out?
Mm. It does after, so I just learned this.
Oh, sweet,
That's
nice,
cool.
Yeah.
wonderful.
So
Awesome.
yeah,
I can see
Yay.
chat too.
if
That's super cool.
if anybody misses this, we'll post it on YouTube later. All of the lives will be there. So
Sick.
yeah,
Heck yeah.
all the fun. So I guess first things first. How are you?
Pretty good. Hanging in there. It's been a long year. It's been a very long year. I
Really
took a break from
talking.
wrestling. Took it
Yeah.
like 6 months, I want to say, something like that.
Oh, wow.
And I was really stressed out.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Yeah, I was stressed out, all depressed, and I just wasn't myself, you know? I felt like I wasn't
Yeah,
putting the same matches I was, always putting on. Just it was like
yeah,
I was kind of just on, I don't know, like cruise control, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
You're just
it was
not in it.
upsetting.
Your heart's not in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, we're finding a house. We found a house.
Oh,
So
Adulting.
the stress of
cool.
Wow.
that, yeah, the stress of that has been taking control. So I took a break so we could do that and look for the
Yeah.
house and all that jazz.
Cool. Did you find like what you were looking for?
Yes and no. Like it was
Yeah.
one that we kind of passed on, but we still liked. And
Okay.
afterwards, we turned around. We were like, you know what? Yeah, no, we're gonna go with this one, and we loved it. We love it. So
Cool.
we're
Yay.
moving in around Thanksgiving.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a busy end of
Wow.
the year.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So cool. Congratulations.
Thank you. So since that's happening, hopefully, if all things go well, I should be returning in January for wrestling. That's my
Very
plan.
Ooh.
cool.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay.
Triumphant.
Which means we have to travel because we haven't seen you wrestle in like
That's true. That's
forever.
well, there might be something going on in
Forever.
January. Not going to spoil anything, but there might be
Right, right,
something,
right.
something.
We're putting it out there.
Clues. We like manifestation around here. We like clues.
Right?
We like
So
secrets.
cool.
Hello, chat, by the way. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
My
Hi,
Welcome,
chat's popping in.
everybody.
everybody.
Do we have the same chat or is it all different? I'm not sure.
It's the same.
I think we
Is
have the
it?
Yeah,
same
Okay,
one.
cool.
everybody's all in one. Yeah.
That's super cool. Super cool.
So, and if anybody has questions for Trent,
Yeah, for sure. Ask
throw it
away.
out. Yeah.
I'm
Drop them
down.
in the chat.
Speak it into existence. Heck
Oh,
yeah. Heck yeah.
Davey's here. Hey, Davey.
What's up, Patrick?
Turn this up. Here we go. I've been surviving off a Red Bull for the past week, I swear.
Oh God. Yeah, I've been making my own cold brew and like it's
Yeah.
Mm.
potent. So and then I
Ooh,
wonder
that
why
sounds
I
good.
can't sleep at night because I'm like, man, I'm highly caffeinated all day long.
I got home. I'm breaking kayfabe real quick because my chat thinks that I only wrestle, but I'm breaking kayfabe. I got home from work last night, and the first thing I did was open one of these, and I was like, "Oh, this is why I can't sleep."
Hmm.
Makes sense now.
Fine.
All right, we got a
Just a
question.
millennial problem.
Did I see Davey? Was that a Davey up in here?
Yeah,
That was a
Davey's
Davey.
Yes,
here.
Heck yeah.
Davey.
Hell
The
yeah.
Davey
I
Dangerously.
miss Davey.
Yes.
I miss his bald head.
We, it's still good. Still a good one. Hey, Ryan.
Hey Ryan.
Bang is
Everyone's
better.
joining everyone.
So
But
there
yeah.
was a
Oh,
question thrown in there for how long have you been wrestling or had you been wrestling since you took a little
Uh,
break?
how long have I been wrestling since then? I started my debut was in I think 2015. I want to say 2015 because 2016 was a young lion, so it was late 2015, and
oh yeah.
2016 was my first like big booking.
You just
So
posted that Young Lions graphic from a couple years
mhm.
back. I was like, holy crap, the
Yeah,
talent. Like the
right.
people in that
Like every single person had talent, and then there was me.
Ah, get out of
live.
here.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Wow.
looked at the graphic and I was like, "Where is he?" I was like, "Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
used to like the hair and the
that's when I
the
had shorter hair
whole
and everything.
vibe."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
that
was
was
like,
my
"Who's
first pair
this
of gear.
infant?"
I tweeted this too. That same set of gear. It was purple, blue, and black, I want to say. My wife, a couple years back, wore that gear for Halloween and dressed up as me. It worked better on her than me.
Aw.
We love Mrs. Toxic. We love her. She helped us with schedule this. We love her.
Hell yeah.
We have more
yeah.
questions. Okay, so
Envoy. I see you, Envoy. I see you. The best meal that you'd have to take an injury. Did I ever tell you guys that story about when I busted my head open? And you were there. You guys were there when I bled all over the place, right?
Yeah.
I think
that was. Yeah, because I was bleeding everywhere. Yeah, blacklist. I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to the ER to get staples or something. Instead, we went to Taco Bell.
Of course.
You know what?
You gotta live Moss.
Must live Moss.
Moss.
Taco Bell, wrestling.
If that's not living Moss, I don't know what is.
We did live Moss meeting to Elf.
Unintentionally, every single street fight I've ever had, afterwards we go to Taco Bell. Unintentionally, we found that out.
What is your order? What's your Taco Bell order?
A chalupa. Heck yeah.
Get a good classic.
Oh, definitely. Chalupa and double cheesy roll-ups because they were $1 back then. Now they're $1.25, and that's terrible. That's too much.
Inflation.
Capitalism.
Leave us alone. Trying to hold on to as much money as we can. Dang.
Right?
Okay, so speaking of Young Lions, who's your pick for this year's Young Lions and why?
There's a lot of good talent, but I've known Kid Bandit since when he was training, so I'm going for my boy. I'm going for Kid Bandit. I love that kid. All the way. All the freaking way. I'm telling you right now.
Nice. Okay.
You heard it.
That's my pick.
We'll keep an eye out. I don't think I've ever seen any Kid Band, but I've heard the names. I'm gonna go do some investigating.
They were on I think they were on Dark recently.
Yeah, I swear I heard. I was like, who's this? Yeah, I'm gonna go back. That's a lot of content. Okay, so
asked how many titles I won. Was that something? A question?
Yeah, or when are you gonna?
I've won 2 titles. I've won the CWA Central Valley title and the West Coast in Reno WWCW tag team titles.
Nice.
Okay, people can stop with the letters. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. True.
I don't know if you guys know, but I made my own championship too. It's right up there, actually.
Ooh.
I made my own custom championship because I have a whole wrestling league on Twitch. And
I was going to ask that.
Designed. Yeah, that's what we designed, and we raised enough money to actually make a real one. So
that's so cool.
It was really cool. Really cool.
You've been busy. You've been Twitch busy.
Mm-hmm. I try and stream every single week, every Monday, Thursday, and Friday.
Nice.
And this is the 1 week I think I've taken off in a while. So
okay, I'm sure
take a break.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm loving it. I'm loving Twitch.
Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that.
We need your help at Twitch at some point.
Let me know. Anytime.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna start I'm gonna start like a new island on Animal Crossing, and I really didn't want to start it until I have like my Twitch set up, because start from the top, from the beginning, and just kind of see how far I could take that. But also for Kayfabe Queens, we'd like to do some like live streaming of like viewing, I guess, something.
Yeah, of course.
Some
awesome.
We have a page. It's not like made. Like it exists. We've claimed the name. We've claimed the name.
That's all that matters.
But probably. Thank you for your all your support.
Anytime.
So it's like a really perfect day to have you on because it is our official anniversary day.
Yes.
Super awesome. Happy anniversary.
You've been an OG supporter even when we forgot your name.
Yeah, right? God, I still never roasted you for that. I just had a slight
comment. Oh my gosh. Yep.
That was hilarious.
We've been roasted enough.
Funny.
What was it? You guys said, that one kid in the green gear or something? And I sat here like, I've been wrestling longer than the other motherfucker, okay?
Excuse me? It was so funny. On Twitter, I opened up Twitter and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, you said it. Jim was SpongeBob. I was like, oh no.
No. We just started. We can't start making. I mean, Al is so good at feuding with people. So, I was like, she's got this. She's a
I am I
natural.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm very non-hostile, non-aggressive, very
Yeah.
even.
How many chops have you
But
thrown since starting this podcast?
first of all, I don't throw the first shot. I do never throw the first shot. But if you're going to bring it, if you're gonna say something, I'm not gonna finish it. That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
not gonna stop her either. Like
Can't stop me.
hey,
I feel like
support
whenever
you.
Hastings and Trip are in the same building as you two, they get chopped. Okay, every single time.
Yeah, somebody gets chopped or water thrown on them, one or the other.
God. And then a pandemic
Or
hit. Now,
both.
see?
Right? Oh God.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised more people didn't blame me for that, since my slogan back then was "Infect the masses." I quickly took that shirt down.
My God.
I quickly took that down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bad timing.
That was a fun time.
Mhm.
Hence why I
Yeah.
changed my name for a while to Sanitation Stan.
Oh yeah. You gotta clean things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my gimmick when I returned. Sanitation Stan. I came out and I disinfected everyone instead of doing high fives, and I came around and gave high fives.
You know, with some hand sanitizer, like squirting on everybody.
Yeah.
We'd lock up in the middle of the ring, break up. I'd sanitize myself, sanitize him, and then wrestle.
Was there a hazmat suit? Is there a hazmat suit?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so hot. That'd be so freaking hot.
I
Oh
know.
God. You'd like put a mask on your opponent or something.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Here, I'm gonna need you to wear this and some gloves. Here.
Just borrow the ref's gloves real quick. It's fine.
Britt Baker,
Right.
just get some gloves,
Let's
custom
lock
gloves.
up.
Oh my God.
Not a bad idea.
It's
not a bad idea.
I was going to
Especially
rebrand
now.
my Infect the Masses and just cross it out and write Disinfect the Masses.
There
I like that. You
That's
know,
a change of heart, you guys.
he's clean now. You know.
He's clean now.
Oh my gosh. That's great. Speaking of Twitch, so I'm going back to our question. What brand would you like to be sponsored by?
What brand?
Ooh.
Any
Yeah.
brand in the world.
Whoever most money, most stuff.
It's a meme in my chats, but it's kind of real. If you guys know what Venom Energy is, they have
I
worst,
do.
Yeah, they're like $1 for every single can of Venom. Okay, that's an amazing deal. They're really good, and their Twitter is like dead. They haven't tweeted since like 2011.
What?
And since I tweeted about them
over
and started
there?
talking to them, they earned like 100 extra followers because of me. So,
Heyo.
so
you
Wow.
give me something.
Pay the man.
Give me something. So I'd say them. Other than them,
Wow.
like real life, like for a real sponsor, like that's a joke sponsor. Real sponsor, I want like a Respawn chair. I have one of their chairs right now. But I want like a chair sponsor. That's what I want. I feel like that'd be cool.
You got to be comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. This chair's comfortable, but these cats have scratched it to hell. So.
Oh God.
That's real.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, familiar.
We're all cat parents. My cat's trying to get in the room right now, and it's not happening. So
my cats can open my door, so I'm surprised they haven't jumped in.
Oh no!
Wait, how many cats do you
Dad,
have?
what are you doing, Dad?
So we have 3, but we recently got a 4th one.
That sounds right. Sounds
We
right.
need to move.
It happens. Did it
You
come
gotta
with
feed the
house?
cat
Yeah, and we have a dog.
Oh my God!
and a doggo.
Yeah, so we're kind of cramped. We're kind of cramped in here.
You
We
need
need
to
to
get a
move
house.
quickly. Exactly.
Yeah, you
Exactly,
need a house for all your fur children. Mm-hmm.
Wrestlers and cats.
Right?
And doggos.
That way, when you bleed, you
Yeah,
can blame
but-
it on the cat scratch. No, what are you
Listen,
gonna blame?
Kevin
No,
Owens.
cat scratch up there.
Zelina and Malachi Black. All Natalia and TJ. All quality cats. See,
Right.
you're just in a good community.
All the best wrestlers love cats.
That's true.
Facts.
True.
The hearts do love cats, is what we've all learned.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. I got a kitten and like my hands are just like always on fire because it just like bites them and scratches them all day. I'm like, I love you though. Stop hurting me. Hard.
I love cats though. They're so sweet.
Oh
They're
my
so
God,
sweet.
they're the best.
We-
They're the
We make
best.
friends with the stray cats out here. There's one stray cat that follows us around now.
Aww. Like, hey, you got a spot for another? Like,
Right?
Hey.
Now we're like, 5 cats, maybe.
I got 4 outside cats. I got 4 outside cats. They come out. every morning, knock on my door, bang on it, like, hey, we're out here.
That's what they do.
All
That's what they
right.
do.
Exactly.
It's
They
crazy.
know. They know I have the food. So, but
That
they
was
think
me,
they
but
live
now my
like a few
neighbor's
houses
taking
down.
that.
Really?
My neighbor's he takes up all the cats. Yeah.
Oh,
Like, I know the
good.
stray cats, but he's like, nah, he has them all. He's moved on.
Nice.
I'm fine.
Good for
We got
him.
another question.
Shoot
Ooh,
some
okay.
questions up in here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, okay, we're talking, let's going back to your gear, your
Oh yeah,
colors.
wrestling. That's
Yes.
right. That's why we're here, right?
Wrestling. Hi, we're talking about cats, sorry. Cats and
Sorry, sorry.
wrestling.
Welcome to
I
Caveman
forgot.
Queens, a cat
Forgot
podcast.
what kind of podcast this
I'm gonna
was.
be real. This is a cat podcast. Yes. If you're new here, cat podcast. We love
Cat podcast.
wrestling animals. Spoiler, in our anniversary show, there may be a cat segment. Just throwing that out there.
Just throw it out there.
But yes, what are your favorite gear colors?
I
Or
only
what,
have
you know.
I only have 3 sets of gear right now. But my favorite one is the blue and gold one because it's
Ooh.
inspired by like Fallout and Thanos to an extent, and I
Okay.
love it. My next set of gear I'm working on. I want to get purple, turquoise, and red
Ooh,
because I feel like it's
okay.
a weird combination that would just match really well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So weird it works.
Exactly, exactly.
When you're
I want.
coming up like with ideas for gear, like what inspires you? Do you sketch it out or do you kind of just describe it or like where do you try to look for inspiration?
It's kind of funny. I do the Xavier Woods thing where I create a character on WWE 2K
That's
and
such
just
a good
mess around with
idea.
colors and all that jazz. I'm like, that looks cool. And I take a
It makes
picture of it and
sense.
kind of say, hey, this is what I want, you know?
Right,
All my gear I've
exactly.
designed in the game.
Little
So-
do they
Wow.
know that they created something for you to do that. Like, thank you.
Exactly. It works. If it works.
I mean, Xavier's a
I
king,
mean-
so.
I see a few people in my chat in here.
Why did you shave? They said.
Yeah, everyone's very
I
upset.
shaved a while ago. You guys just haven't seen me in HD in a while.
Ah. What was the motivation?
To shave?
Yeah.
Or what? I don't know. I need to change something. I need to come back different, you know? Like
Yeah.
this blonde, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it for, when I return. Right. The hair in general, like I'm kind of sick of it. I might change that much.
He has a house now, y'all. He's an adult.
I know, right? I need to experiment with like what I need to do with like change it up, you know? I don't know.
No, don't do the mullet.
We're big fans of mullets.
Show me a Toxic Trent on the return. You never know. You never know. I've thought about it. I really have
just
thought
when you
about
think you know, you don't know.
I mean, like last year I
Keep 'em
shaved like
guessing.
all the sides and did the full on like Buddy Murphy like gimmick, you know?
Mhm.
And I loved that for the summer because it was really cool. But like, I don't know. I've been throwing around ideas, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe even adding color to this and changing.
Full hurricane to the green.
No! Ouch! I mean,
They're not wrong though. They're
I
not
would
wrong.
rather be. I mean, I would be any version of Seth Rollins, to be honest. But that's just me because I love Seth Rollins. Don't make that face. Don't make that face.
You know how I feel about Seth Rollins.
You know how I feel about Seth Rollins. I'll be the great value Seth Rollins. I don't care.
There you go. Oh, hi, Cicero. See, one of my cats broke in here.
Aww.
Hi, Cicero. Hi, buddy.
Cicero.
He might
Oh, my friend's
see what
cat's
happens.
name is Cicero.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. It's from Skyrim. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. But yeah,
Wow.
what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Hair? I don't remember
Yeah,
anymore.
hair.
But yeah, I don't know.
Looks, a whole new
I might
look.
change it up. I might change it up. Might add color. We'll see how I feel. I don't know.
Wish Seth Rollins.
Someone in chat told
Our
me-
girl Iridian is all up in this chat, so she has a lot of questions.
Go ask
go
the
ahead, go
cat.
Let me see. Cicero, come here. Come here, orange boy.
Oh my god.
Oh, the baby.
Hi, buddy. Oh, God. Don't
He's
knock on
like,
my
I
head.
didn't consent to being on camera, Father.
Wow. Hi.
Yeah, he's used to it. He's used to
Oh.
Oh.
it. Hi,
We're
baby
here
boy.
for yeah.
Cute.
Ah, come on.
So cute.
Hard hitting questions for this
One
cat.
of 4.
Favorite treats, cat? What do you like? I could hook it up.
He likes some cream, actually. No, his
My
favorite
cat
of all time.
did.
Okay, actually, no, I lied. His favorite of all time, really weird, spinach.
We're a
He
healthy
loves
boy.
spinach.
He's
I know, right? He's
healthy.
healthy boy. He likes his
Aw.
greens.
His rate just went up.
Oh, his rate just went up. Uh-oh.
Fun.
Doesn't get up for nothing less than whipped cream now.
Right?
I mean, my cats don't know that yet, and they never will, because I
Oh.
can't even go into the kitchen without meow, meow.
Right?
Like, no,
That's how
I'm
he
not
is.
here for you.
Yeah, this guy is obsessed with food. The other one's kind of sort of, but he mainly very food motivated.
So my old cat, whenever we would
Same.
take him to the vet, we would have to go to Starbucks and get him a little whipped cream.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cute.
so cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, high end. He liked the Starbies.
High end. Don't give me that other stuff.
All right.
I love that.
I love that this has turned into cats. Love this so
I know,
much.
right? That's
I
the main
know.
subject of today.
I'm sorry, everyone, for this,
How
but
dare
this is who we are.
This
This is cat.
A cat podcast.
You know. If you know us, you know. This is
You
where
know,
it's gonna
we
go.
love a cat. Okay, we
love
have
a cat.
some more questions.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get to know you some more. How many wrestling companies have you fought in? Been a part of?
God, more. That's a lot. Let me see if I could name some. Like Reno, Blacklist, the one I'm not a part of anymore. Gold
You know.
Coast. You know. What else is there? Lucha Extreme. God damn. So many, like at least more than 15, I'd say.
Oh my
including,
goodness.
Not including small like lucha shows, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be up there. It's way up there.
My
Nice.
goodness. You
Yeah.
got a resume. You got a
Now
resume.
he's shedding
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's how it goes.
What happens?
You always
We're
have to
all
have
wearing
a
black.
lint
We all
roller
feel
on
this.
deck.
Yeah,
I
right.
know.
If you could have, this is also a question from there. If you could have anyone do your theme song, who?
Anyone do my
Ooh.
theme song? System of a Down. I recently saw them. Was it last month? Last month. Oh my god, I love them. They're one of my favorite bands. If they could sing like and make a better version of my Toxic theme, please, I beg of you.
Ooh.
That'd be amazing.
Imagine. That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All
That'd be
right.
awesome.
That Tony Khan money. Tony Khan loves throwing money for music.
That Tony Khan money, baby.
That's our goal.
That would be awesome.
Let's see. Would your lucha name be Purple Rain and why? This is in the chat. Is there something we
I
need
know,
to
I saw
know?
that. I was waiting
I
for you
told
to
my
ask it.
chat. I told my chat. I might not have told you guys. There was a show where they told me we don't want any white people on the show. That's what they told me. We don't want
Okay.
white people. So we're gonna put a mask on you and change your name. My gear said Toxic Trent, but they announced me as El Toxico the Purple and put a purple mask on me.
I mean, wow.
There's footage somewhere out there. I don't know where it's at,
Wow.
but someone found it. It's
Oh,
somewhere.
So the purple.
It was
What
terrible
a-
because like
What
my
a
eyes were like
name.
that, so I
It's just a
couldn't see
tiny
around
slit.
me. It was terrible.
No
It was so
peripherals
bad.
whatsoever.
oh
So
no.
Never wrestled in a mask before that.
Oh no.
It was
Oh
bad.
no.
How
It
long
was
was
one
the
of my
match?
worst
Was it short
matches.
at least?
Luckily it was a tag team match and it was like 11 minutes, so I didn't have much, but
Okay.
it was still pretty bad. Like I think I
Okay.
messed up my leg a little bit too.
Oh no.
Oh my
Well,
God.
yeah. If
Yeah.
you can't see, I mean, that's
Yeah.
very dangerous.
Exactly. It was bad. Though.
Goodness.
It was pretty bad.
It's almost like they they just didn't even try. They're like, here's this mask.
Yeah, we need someone. It was a thrown together match too. Just random
gosh.
people. I was like,
Bad.
what's going on here?
No, ma'am.
It was
no,
fun,
thank
though.
you. I mean, it's a memory. It's a story now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's funny now.
I just like the idea
Funny
that
now.
I walk up and they're like, "Oh, we don't want any white people here. Put on this mask." Like,
Okay.
what do you mean? Okay.
Sorry.
That's insane. That's crazy. Al, did you have any
All right.
questions that you had yourself?
Oh,
written
I
out?
was just going to ask how much time we have because I know you're a little time constrained.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good now. I'm good. We canceled everything, so we're good.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
we have a little bit more if you want.
Okay.
Well,
I just wanted to
cool.
make sure. I don't want to take too much of your time, so.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What did we talk? It's been a year. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
everyone. I
it's a
showed
year.
up
Oh
for
my
work, so
God.
please. We has Baron Corbin unblocked you? Because I know you were
Oh
blocked.
yeah, that's right.
No, I'm still really
What?
upset about that.
Wow,
Did
Because
he
I
he's
just
love
sign
happy
a
now.
him.
What the
petition?
hell?
Okay,
I
I'm not a
know.
fan of Happy Corbin. I'm not a fan of Happy Corbin. I really liked the work he was doing when he was, what was it?
Really down in the dumps.
Broke
Really
Really
ass
down in the
Corbin?
upset,
dumps.
broke Corbin. It was
Broke,
amazing. Broke
sad.
Baron was amazing.
Broke
I
So
Baron
almost
did
good.
like the
his
man.
best work.
I was hoping that he would become Happy Corbin or become rich when they brought up Cameron Grimes and paired them together. That's what they should have
Right.
done. That would have been
Yes.
so much better than what they're doing now. Why are you blocked?
I mean, you should explain because there's no context here. We need to know why.
I'm very. When I first started, I was trying to be toxic as in like toxic online. So I was trying to be the keyboard warrior. So I tweeted at
third
him.
in it.
As we
tagged him.
found out.
Yeah.
We found out.
Yeah.
I don't even think I tagged him, but I just tweeted, "Hey, Baron Corbin's stomach looks kind of like Kirby," and then I was blocked. I was blocked after that. I was supportive all the way up until then, and I was a fan of his, and then found out I was blocked. I still am a fan of his, but it's like it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, man.
Oh my god. So it sucks. He didn't even have to like he was just like he said what? Blocked.
What?
Homie
Kirby?
vanity searched himself. He went,
He
what do you think?
did.
I like to imagine that he doesn't even know what Kirby is. He was just like, "Nah, just block it." Nope.
He has Google alerts and he got an email and he was like, say what? Oh, blocked. Sorry. This man is too toxic for me. No. Mm-mm.
Right?
Blocked.
Plus the name doesn't help too. He's like, "Oh, he's toxic. He's an ass online." Okay. That's why I stopped being an ass. I was like, "This is a bad
You're
thing
like,
to have."
this is not good. I'm gonna get canceled everywhere.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was my goal though, was to get like, people to hate me and hate me online. But
It's
no
like being a
promotions take
troll.
Twitter that seriously.
Just
No one takes social
ironically.
media.
No.
No. Canceled Trent.
Hashtag cancel Toxic Trent. That's my next shirt.
I still need a shirt. And we did koozies. The whole.
Yeah. If we ever find ourselves in a WWE event and we're gonna take a sign that says "Unblock him."
Unblock Toxic Trent. That'd be so good.
Really didn't think about that when we went last month.
I'm not thinking about it.
Damn it.
We're gonna hang out by the buses.
One of my chat members, I think they said they brought a sign to Raw or SmackDown, and they put a sign that said "Sign Toxic Trent," but they went on the other side that wasn't on the hard cam.
No. Dang it.
That was fun.
Sounds right.
Hey, the thought was there. It was the thought
Really?
that counts.
Hey, somebody saw it that works there and said,
Right?
Perhaps.
okay.
Perhaps.
Cool. Sure. All right, maybe.
Sure. Hey, why not?
Well, no.
There you go. There you go.
I don't know.
Oh no, we're already hashtagging cancel Trent.
Yep. Damn it, Vaughn. Yeah, it's always Vaughn. Vaughn's a close friend of mine, so.
I mean,
yeah, fine.
why would you want to get signed there though for them to just let you go?
Honestly, yeah.
Then you could be sanitation stand.
So that's true. That's true.
This is true.
NXT 2.0.
They'll rebrand
sorry.
me and then fire me after a month.
Yes, exactly.
But your rate can go up.
And
Yeah.
all the shade. This is
Honestly,
true,
at this
actually.
point,
Yeah,
I want to get signed so I can have a name, so I can get released and get paid more on the indies. That's my goal now.
There you go. Okay, yeah, we do want that for you. Okay, yeah.
Scamming the system. Nobody important's watching this anyway.
I was there for a month, and they put former WWE superstar. Who?
Yes.
Was he even on TV? Yeah, he jobbed out to that guy.
Nice.
I would take it.
He was in
Better
the
than
pre-show.
I'd take it.
Yeah. Good times.
Job to Braun Breaker one time.
That's probably what I'd job to, too.
I wouldn't be mad at it. It's a Steiner.
I mean.
I kind of like the guy, too. I'm kind of impressed from what I've seen.
Right? Good job, him. He's only been wrestling since February.
Hey.
Wait, really?
Yeah. He was doing football.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Wow, that's good. That's good.
Mhm.
He's pretty decent.
Steiner. Good job.
Yeah, that's true. It's in his
Natural.
blood, so.
It's natural. Some people are just naturals, I guess.
Some
That's
people are.
very true.
And they kept the lore up with Chucky the other week. It was great. Good job.
They did, which blew my mind. I didn't think they'd do that. But I loved it.
So good. Are you watching any wrestling at all, or are you just like, nah, I'm out, not gonna do it?
I've been so out of it. When they released all those people, half of them I had no idea who they were. Because that's how long it's been a while. It's been a long while. Like I don't want to watch something I can't do, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah. That makes
plus
sense.
I've been so busy, I haven't been able to watch it. Like all I've seen is like a couple episodes of NXT, clips of AEW here and there, and like a few of my friends' matches, you know? That's pretty much it. Just to see how they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's valid.
That's kind of where I was for a pretty long time too. I just was not tuning in for anything. And then Al was like, we're going to SummerSlam. I'm like, I have not watched WWE in months. I have no idea what's happening right now.
The last pay-per-view we saw, because I usually do like watch-alongs on Twitch and just like hang out and watch the show, and my wife's here and she chops me if I get donated $1, which is fun.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow. So she's thinking about like, last week when you
Oh man, she's super good at chops now.
Yeah.
But we usually do watch-alongs, and the last time I watched something was Money in the Bank, where they did the whole like tower thing, where it was who was it? Otis won. That was the last time I watched a pay-per-view.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a while ago.
That's a while. I liked when they were doing that, when they got weird and they had to get creative.
I really like that. I kind of missed that.
It was fun.
Honest.
It really was fun. It forced some creativity.
I wish, man. Like that was a really good time. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a bad time, but it was a really good time for like creativeness. Like, the amount of creativity they had was amazing. Like that, what was it? The Taker AJ Styles match was freaking amazing.
Oh, it really was.
My favorite episode of Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, but it's true.
Sorry. It's been a long day, y'all.
So
I'm delirious.
It was so good. It was so good.
It was so
I made my
good.
mom watch it, and she was like, holy shit, this is cool.
This is actually
No, it was
watchable.
awesome.
Yeah, they did a really good job. There were some weird things like the when this is Money in the Bank when Stephanie McMahon was clearly not in that same room. It was like a totally different shot, different camera, different lighting, and I was like,
Webcam.
you guys, what are you doing?
They had to work out a lot of kinks, but once they got the hang of it, it was really like, honestly, I think that was the best wrestling we've had in a while, was that era.
Oh,
For
yeah.
WWE, yeah. For WWE, for sure. Because they're almost unwatchable for me. I can't watch WWE anymore.
It's hard. It's really hard.
It's unwatchable, in my opinion. I'm not watching it at all.
I get that.
SmackDown just is in the background. It's just
that's
it.
I'm not
I
even
watch
trying to give
that
them
much anymore.
views, like on a personal level. Like I just don't like I love the wrestlers, and it sucks. But ultimately, like our viewership isn't going to save them because they're letting people go for budget cuts no matter what. Anyway,
that's ridiculous.
So it is so
names,
stupid.
The names they released too that I knew, I was like, what the hell, man? Like, what are they doing? How do you have Keith Lee on your roster and he's not immediately a champion?
Exactly what Al said. She's like, how do you fuck up Keith Lee? Pardon my language, but how do you fuck that up? Like,
how? Like, Karrion Kross, like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a huge fan of his, but he has star power. And then he came to the main roster and it all just dwindled.
Because they made it look ridiculous. Like,
what are you doing?
I don't understand.
Like, at that point, just make him be the shockmaster and just fall in his debut at that point.
It's
like,
essentially it, yeah.
Well, we saw that live, and poor guy. His heart was not. He
poor guy.
Went out there and did the best he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you put a costume on your cat, and they're like, "What am I supposed to do with this?"
That's exactly how it felt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Karrion Kross just falls over. He's like, no.
I can't move now. Nope.
That's it.
Getting
That's
wild.
all.
Oh my
Whoever wonder
God.
about it, this one's
But
dying, so I
yeah.
had to switch.
Oh.
There you go.
Uh-oh. There you go. But yeah, like,
God.
I mean, I feel the thing about taking a break from wrestling, especially, I can't even imagine what it's like to have been a wrestler, and not be able to do it. And I think when you hear about wrestlers who are injured and not coming back, they kind of tell the same story of like, it's hard to watch it because I miss it and I can't do it.
Yeah.
And so that makes total sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all I do, like, when I watch wrestling, normally it's hard because I just nitpick everything. And I'm like, that's a small botch. They must have messed that up, you know? Their footing was wrong there, you know? It's hard for me to decompress and just watch the show.
Right,
So.
exactly. Well, probably like now that you've taken a break from it, when you do go back, you're probably going to have like a new appreciation for everyone, botches and all. Because sometimes I'm like, I didn't see that. Just enjoying the show.
Some of them you can't avoid.
I saw nothing.
Oh, well,
Someone reminded me of the Jinder Mahal Jeff Hardy match where Jeff completely missed the Whisper in the Wind and Jinder just fell.
Gosh, yeah.
And
the commentators are like,
it's fine.
oh, it looks like he didn't catch all of that. He didn't catch all of that.
Wait, no, his leg hit him. And Corey's in the background like, nope, that did not hit.
Nope.
I love Corey.
It
he is my favorite.
You would love Corey.
True. Oh,
I mean, he got my girl Mela, but you would.
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Yeah.
That's real. We don't. So, when you return from wrestling, yes, Iridian, Jeff hits all his moves, and we don't say otherwise.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
We don't talk. Yeah, no Jeff slander here, not in this house. When you do return, what are some of your goals in wrestling, or now? Are they changed from when you started, or even like a year ago?
They're all pretty much the same. Like, I still wanna, like, one of my goals be in a ladder match. I've always wanted to be in a ladder match.
Yeah.
So if someone books me in a ladder match, please do. I want to be the main champion. I want to be the main champion for somewhere, like anywhere. I want to be the main champion, the main guy, the top guy, you know?
Right.
And I just want to put on, right? I just want to put on the best matches I possibly can, you know? That's all I really want to do. Just like bring everyone else up and like build these promotions as high as possible. Yeah. That's my ultimate goal, is to help everyone else succeed. What is my cat's doing? Oh, another cat's in here now.
Yay!
Respect that. So, and just whatever happens, no, like, oh, I want to be here in this company or do anything. Yeah. It's just kind of just feel it out.
I mainly
but no matter where you are, you want to elevate. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my main goal, is elevate everywhere I'm at.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That is a good goal to have. I mean, that should be a goal, like, in life in general, like amongst your friends. And, anytime you're taking those steps up and climbing that ladder, you're lending a hand out to pull up people with you. Because it's lonely at the top. You want to be there. You want to be surrounded by, like, the elite, the best.
Exactly. You know?
When will we get a workout montage announcing your return? Great question.
Gonna say that.
If I get the lights correct.
For the montage from Dirty Dancing. That's a good question as well. Why?
Oh
Why
God.
that
two-parter.
Damn it, Vaughn. I was gonna say I'll do the montage from Bo Burnham when he's working out. You guys have seen Inside?
We want it. We want it.
Give the people what they want.
Make it happen.
Oh God, that'd be good. That's not a bad idea. Do a whole like Rocky montage.
Yeah. Absolutely. YouTube, put it on Twitch.
Yeah, at every Central Valley point.
Oh God.
What's the most famous place here? There's nothing. There's like nothing.
The downtown.
The red carpet car wash K-Fed used to work at.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Convention
Fresno High, that chair attended. I know that because I went to Fresno High.
You did go to Fresno High. I did not either.
Oh, her and you're rivals. We rivals.
Yeah, we're rivals.
I was
Explains a
lazy in
lot.
middle school.
I wish I did not even think I had the option to just stay home and like get homeschooled. I think my family was trying to get me out of the house. Like, get out of here. Go.
Leave.
See,
Leave.
my goal was always wrestling, so I've never thought about anything else. You know, I was like, nah, that's my only goal, nothing else.
Right.
If it fails, that's a problem for future me.
Right. Future me can deal with that. Present
Future you,
me.
damn it, past me.
Damn you.
That seems to be a lot of my problems is past me.
Well, we're all millennials. Got a lot of problems.
The Gatorade sweat. Oh God.
Just the splashes of the Gatorade color. Everything else is black and white. That is just beautiful cinematography. I think if you can accomplish that,
I don't know
everyone's
how
gonna
I
be
would.
stoked.
I'll figure it out. I'll find something. Figure it
There's a
out.
filter. There's a filter out there somewhere for that.
Right? There's gotta be.
I'm
Come
sure
on,
you could do that in
Snapchat.
iMovie.
Sure.
I don't know.
So
They
you're twitching a lot. What's your setup like? Like, do you have any recommendations for like a mic, or like what do you use for software? Is it like OBS? Like, tell me about your
So,
twitching.
for sure. So to get started, I used Slobs, which is Streamlabs OBS. It's a lot easier for people who are just coming into it. Now I use OBS because it's, I could customize everything, but
Right.
that's the best thing to get started. The mic I have is the same mic I've had for a while, which is amazing. The HyperX Quadcast. I don't know if it's right here. It lights up.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's nice. It's really nice. That's the mute button. And so nice.
Cool.
That one's like $130. It's not bad at all. It's
That's
really
not bad
nice.
at all. That's a
Yeah.
really good deal.
It's really nice. But other than that, I have a bunch of lights. I have a light right here and a light right here that's holding my phone. I have 3 monitors because I have my game, my chat, and whatever else.
wow.
These lights, chat can control my light, so like it'll go from like this to that. It'll change colors all the time. Like chat will blind me. It's really bright. Yeah, these change colors all the time. Like they could do command pink, red. See, Envoy just tested it. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to give people that power. Because I have my lights. I just have my remote. Like she's over here. Like I just turned her on. Like
people. Power to the people.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust people enough to do that. Also, I just really like the purple light.
I like
that purple light is lit.
I like having chat be able to like control things for me and like ruin things for me. I have a game where I play and they can spawn stuff and they ruin me. Like it's so fun. Like I have chat as much as possible. If I can have them control something, I will make them control something and let them control something about the stream.
It's less lonely too. Like to game alone, it's fun to an extent, but when you have people like interacting with you, or like it just changes the whole experience.
Yeah, like it's fun too because I'll play like a scary game and I have a thing where you can download $1. Yeah, you can download $1 and it'll jump scare you. So I'll be playing and then someone turns off my lights and I'm like, what the hell? And then someone jump scares me and I scream.
Yeah.
Like it happens like at least once or twice a month.
No, absolutely not. I scare myself enough.
It's not even scary sounds. It's like stupid sounds, like there are meme sounds, like TikTok sounds that they're so loud in my ear. They scare me.
I scared myself the other day because we were talking about, it was like pre-Halloween and for work. And for some reason, I was looking up Momo because my cat looks like Momo from Avatar. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, Momo, images. And immediately, Momo, the scary, was flashed all over my screen. And then I went immediately to my coworkers and I was like, you guys remember Momo? And some of them had never heard of Momo. So we were just talking about it all day.
Why would you do that to them?
Yes. And so one of them was like, oh my God, that's terrifying. I was like, I know, right? And then I didn't close that window. I just had that little tab there. And when I was closing my tabs that night, I was like, oh, fuck, that's the last thing I needed to see tonight. Oh, hell no. And it was like everywhere.
So
it was just piled on my screen. I'm like, no, that's how I know I can't do scary because that alone was just terrifying. I was like, nope, close.
See,
well, that explains why you haven't been sleeping well.
Yeah,
even
I have
games
not.
That aren't scary. Like I'll be playing wrestling and they'll still jump scare me somehow because it's so loud in my ear. I'll be so focused on commentating for the game, and then someone like does like Envoy said, it's just some dude yelling table, and it just yells in my ear and it freaks me out.
Yeah. Like,
Or some dude slamming the floor yelling cheese. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Have you ever fallen? Like, have you fallen out of your chairs yet,
I
or
broke
is
my
it
old
just
chair.
that?
My old chair broke. I jump scared and I broke my chair and I broke my old headset.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yep, that was a fun
That's
time.
good. That's a good time. That sounds like a great time.
It sounds, yeah. Chairs are expensive.
I was like, no.
And no.
Oh God, so good.
Good
Bill Nye the Science Guy, someone said. Is this happening?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That would be scary.
There's one while I'll be playing the game normally, and it's just some dude screaming the Bill Nye theme for a good 20 seconds. Shia Surprise. Do you guys remember the Shia LaBeouf song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Shia Surprise bit. He just yells at me.
Yes. Have you had?
I don't know if you love you or hate you.
No, our table, it's broken.
I'm gonna add that soon. That's my next one.
Yeah, that's my favorite one right now.
It's so good.
I just learned that one.
Yeah, I'm loving Twitch. I didn't think I'd love it as much as wrestling, but I do.
When we were talking to you, you were just getting it started, and you were hoping like it was gonna take off, and like, oh my God, Gulak, my boy Gulak had popped in, and
Gulak,
it was so cool. I was so happy
he
for
raided
you.
me, and he helped me a lot actually. Like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have the viewers I would have now.
That's so cool.
Sydney in chat, she's one that came from Gulak's raid.
From Gulak?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
I love him. But yeah.
Pro Gulak podcast.
Pro Gulak. Pro Drew Gulak.
But yeah, I'm loving Twitch.
What did we call
him?
That's cool. I'm really happy for you.
What did we call him that one day?
Such a great community there. Hey, girl, hey. Africa. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, which version?
For a second.
Which version of Africa?
Yeah, the Weezer one, or
please not Weezer. Please not.
Neither. It's Toad.
Oh, good.
Mario.
Oh shit! That's what you meant, like Toad. Oh, okay. I've never heard that. I've got to hear that.
It's bad. Look it up. Just know it's really bad.
I will.
Please film yourself when you find that. I just gotta see it. I need to be there.
Please do a live react of it. It's really good. It's really good.
Gonna have to.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we don't take it too seriously. Like, everything in my stream is basically a meme or a joke. We take nothing seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I have this whole wrestling league, and people come in and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the top star." I'm like, "Hold up, no. We have Tony the Tiger on the roster, okay? You gotta chill a little bit."
Yeah, please tell us what this wrestling whole situation is. I see it all the time.
Like, what was it? Pro Wrestling Illustrated PWI. They used to have like at the back section they had an imaginary wrestling league. Is it kind of like that?
It's kind of like that. I have like all these I have a whole roster of wrestlers, and my chat like redeems someone, and that's their character. They can redeem matches for them and give title matches to them. And I have a whole roster. I have Caillou. I have Tony the Tiger. I have Colonel Sanders. I have
Caillou's the biggest heel.
Caillou's a huge heel. I have custom characters.
Oh my God!
That people have made. That I've made. We have so many characters that are just like insane, and I put these characters together, and I like try and make it as legit as possible, even though it's a joke, and that's the joke of it. The fact that I make posters and match announcements, and they're like, "Is that Pennywise surrounded by Tony the Tiger and a man who's named Big Papa Smurf?" Like,
oh my God!
But to be real, Big Papa Smurf could be an indie name.
I mean,
it could be.
If the Blue Meanie ever wanted to come back, which actually he was in Joey Janela's corner not that long ago, but he could be Big Papa Smurf.
There you go.
Ooh.
Big Papa Smurf. We have all these names that people just redeem, and we just basically chat, hang out, watch it, place bets on these characters and the title matches, and just have fun. I'll commentate.
Mhm.
If there's dead air, if no one's chatting, I'll just commentate and then just chat with people, and it's so fun. Talk about the furniture, future tattoo ideas. Oh no.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
there's future tattoo ideas? Are we getting a full
Yes.
back piece?
So
Go to the tiger.
eventually,
Belly
I'm getting all
button.
these
Belly
tattoos.
button tattoo.
Oh, the Batista special.
The Batista special. Yes. You know what? I'm
Oh,
so happy for you
no.
that you made that decision.
I got it. Do a Rey Mysterio, but it's toxic.
Oh God, that's so good.
No.
So
It's really cool.
what Juan is talking about.
I'm so sorry about your divorce if you get that. I'm sorry.
Don't get it. Dude, don't do it.
Okay. God damn it. Okay, the tattoo that Vaughn is talking about, though, the one that he's talking about specifically, I'm going to get it right here on my arm, right here.
Okay.
I'm going to get a mini fridge. It's going to be open. It's going to have like a pizza in it. That way, when someone shows me their tattoo, I'd be like, yeah, well, mine's a little cooler.
Okay, Dad. Okay, Dad.
Okay, we're done.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Cut it. Just cut it. Just cut it.
I swear. Oh.
I have the design made and everything. I just need to go get it.
Oh.
My God.
It gets better. It gets better. My other tattoo, I'm going to get
Oh,
3
no,
bulls
there's
tattooed.
more.
3 bulls tattooed on my leg. That way I have a tri-bull tattoo.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what to do now.
Is it amazing or awful? I don't.
Now you wish that you would have stayed for forgotten my
Trent was
name.
never invited.
Yeah. This guy?
Blocked. Blocked.
No, I know why you're blocked by Barry Corbin.
This lane's the last.
Damn.
Oh, shoot.
First wrestler guest. And now you're the last time. That's it. That's
Yep,
it.
that's it. We're done.
There won't be a third. There won't be a third.
We decided to quit. In fact, we never want to watch wrestling again.
I hate wrestling.
I hate wrestling.
On our
I'm
anniversary,
just
too.
kidding. On the day of my daughter's wedding.
Well, there you go. Now you have a reason to start your cat podcast.
There we go. And that's how we transitioned into a cat podcast.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh my God. That's
Oh my God.
So good. So good.
Can't breathe. This is wild.
Trent's podcast career.
No.
Oh,
They're going to go back to this. You're going to be like, have you ever been on any podcast? You're like, well.
Well.
I don't know if you guys saw, by the way. I feel your guys' pain with podcasting because I had a podcast for a month.
Yeah, what happened?
Scheduling.
Did it die?
Scheduling. Yeah.
Dude,
really
scheduling is hard.
It is, especially when that person lives in like Canada and is like 3 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
Well,
so that ended real quick.
That is a statistic. How many episodes did you have?
I think 5.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Than, like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Most get like 1 or 2 as a statistic.
Yeah. We tried, but it was like, we couldn't really, schedule, and there wasn't much to talk about. We were like, we'll just end it. It's fine. It don't matter. It wasn't.
At least you tried.
Hey, you tried. That's what we thought was going to happen with this.
And look at you, 3 years strong, right?
Wow, I know.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I think the thing is that we didn't expect to do this every week, or like we never put the expectation that we were doing it weekly or even monthly for that matter. So like it gave us freedom to just kind of come and go as we please. Like, hey, we're back with a new episode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to get a new episode.
Yeah, I'll see
never
you guys.
know.
I'll have my phone and I'm like looking for podcasts. I'm like, oh hey, they uploaded again. I'm
down. New one.
It's a new
Finally.
one.
It's hard.
Listen.
Scheduling is tough. It's like the biggest enemy.
Even doing this.
Mm-hmm. It's hard. Like even keeping the schedule for Twitch is hard.
Yeah.
But I've
I was gonna
somehow
say,
got
like,
that.
you've managed to keep a consistent schedule, and that's good. But,
Mhm.
it's kind of like, it's hard. It's hard. It's like hard developing an exercise routine. Like, if you're not
Yeah,
consistent, you do fall off, and, so don't
exactly.
be
It's
so
really
strict
hard.
on yourself. But people do expect to see you if you do, like, maintain a certain schedule. So makes sense.
Exactly, exactly. Chat makes it easy though. Like they help me out by being entertaining too and waking me up in the
Hmm.
morning. So
Hmm.
it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It just tells you like how important it is to engage your audience. Like if the crowd's not
Hmm.
into it, that's not going to do so well. So if your chat
That's
is having a
something
great
too.
time, yeah, then you're doing a good thing.
I feel like having Twitch and being live with like, I think I've been live with over 100 people one time. I
So
think
cool.
having that is helping me like, I don't know, get more confident wrestling too. Because
Hmm.
like,
That's more
don't
than
get me
some indie shows.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I have confidence in the ring, but like sometimes you could tell I'm like, he's not confident. He's kind of nervous, you know. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm cool. I could be in front of 1,000 people. I'm like, I don't care, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're,
That's fine.
you
I'm
will
cool
be
with
in
it.
front of 1,000 people, and we'll be
You will
there.
be.
I'm
Oh
down for
gosh,
it. I'm
well, I
down
hope
for
we're
it.
there. I hope we're there for that.
I
It'd
hope
be
we're there for your
awesome.
ladder match.
I know, right?
But
I
you
hope.
got to bring out the Legos if you have a ladder match. Just,
Oh
Oh
yeah.
if
God.
it's somewhere important, please
Hey,
bring
the
it to
Oh
me.
Legos have
no.
been in 2 matches, 3 matches now. I was in
Oh
a
gosh.
cage
What?
match and I used Legos. Did you guys see
Oh
that?
no.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
was
I
in a
did I
war
don't
I've seen
I did
games.
photos.
not see that. I
I
did
saw
not see
photos.
that.
I was in a war games match. I posted pictures somewhere. I don't know where I put. Probably Instagram somewhere. But yeah,
Sounds like a thing.
I fell off the like top of the cage. Not the top, but like I
Onto
climbed up and
some
we fell off
Legos?
on the Legos.
Oh my God. How long did the scars stay there? Are you still scarred?
No, it's actually gone now. But like
Oh,
I was
so good.
busted open a little bit. I was bleeding a little bit. They didn't shave down the cage correctly, so it was all rough.
Oh.
So like
Oh.
yeah. So I when I got there, I tested the ropes and I ran the ropes and I immediately hit the ropes and
Oh.
hit the cage and I looked and I was bleeding
Oh God.
immediately.
No,
I was like,
Oh.
nope, yep, this
absolutely
is gonna
not.
be a fun match.
No.
It's gonna be great.
No. This is why I talk about wrestling. I can't do it. I mean, I
It was
can,
fun
well,
though.
no, I can obviously I can slap people. Um, I probably could.
Yeah.
It
You
was
gotta
fun.
have
I
The
enjoyed it.
pain
Legos?
tolerance.
The
Prob-
Legos, something about the Legos, like the
mhm.
fans love them so much because they know how it feels, and that's
Yes,
exactly why I
we've
use
all
them.
stepped on a Lego.
Like
Yeah.
It's not fun.
thumbtacks, I would never do. I don't want to get stabbed. Screw
No.
that. So what's
Oof.
the best one? Legos. Next,
Legos.
however, I'm trying to evolve it from Legos to not just Legos to Lincoln Logs next,
Oh, shit.
or Hot Wheels.
Okay.
No,
Okay. Oh.
absolutely not.
Okay. Absolutely not. Uh, gosh.
So what you're saying is like you wouldn't want to get a pizza cutter by like Nick Gage. Like you're not at that
Oh
Nah,
level.
gosh.
not today,
No.
Satan.
No. 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 No.
Nope, nope.
No.
That's
Mm-mm.
too
Staple
much.
gun.
Mm-mm.
No.
Staple
Mm.
gun. No, no light tubes.
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm
Mm.
horrified. Believe it or not, I don't like blood. I can't stand blood.
But you're
Okay.
filled with it. You have it all within you.
I
And
know, and
that's
it
when I
scares
ended this
me.
it.
show.
It scares me. I don't like that it's in my body, okay?
Thanks for triggering a phobia of mine.
Thanks, guys.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like blood. Like death matches, I just can't. Like I'll
Oh
watch, but the
man.
Matt Cardona match, I force myself to watch. But I'll just sit there like, no, I can't. Like it scares me. It makes me
Oh.
sick.
That's
But if
weird
it's
We
my
because
become
blood,
bloodthirsty.
we
if it's
became
my blood,
bloodthirsty and we were like, oh, there's light, there's gonna be tons of blood. There was no, like hardly any
Not
blood,
enough
and we
blood.
looked at each other like, where's all the blood?
Their
No.
first GCW show. Needed more blood.
I know. That's, you know what I
screw
needed?
that,
I needed
man.
a little
Screw
bit more
that.
blood. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
screw that.
fine. I'm
We're
glad we
monsters.
didn't see all the blood because maybe it would
Hmm.
have like been traumatizing for us. Who knows?
Yeah, for
We
sure, for
wanted
sure.
something that we didn't really know. So
No, I would have been fine. I'd have been fine.
I
I
couldn't do it.
mean,
I couldn't.
Yeah,
It's weird though,
no.
because like if I bleed or my opponent bleeds in the ring while I'm wrestling, I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
But if I watch it, no.
No.
So you don't do well, you have tattoos. What about when they do blood draws? What about when you see a doctor?
Nope. I'm horrified of needles as well. Tattoos are different, okay? Tattoos, okay. With needles,
Okay.
I feel like it feels like rug burn or like sunburn being scratched, you know?
Okay.
With needles and like syringes, I feel the needle going in and I feel the fluid going in or out, and I'm like, oh no, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
So no, screw that.
mean,
That is true. I was very nervous getting my COVID shot. I was like holding on to the car, and I was like,
I was too. And it was like a little